I am Baymax, your personal healthcare.
What's that? Borax?
Baymax is back. Big Hero 6's resident healthcare provider robot now has his own series, and in true Disney style, there are plenty of Easter eggs to uncover. Let's get into it.
I will scan you now.
Number 1. The Pixar Yo-Yo. Baymax's third episode repeatedly features Sophia's yo-yo. This yo-yo has a familiar design that you may recognize from that ball in Toy Story. But this yellow ball with a blue stripe and red star is more than just one of Toy Story's many featured toys. This ball is actually called the Pixar Ball or the Luxo Ball, which made its first appearance in a 1986 Pixar short film called Luxo Jr. Since then, it's probably considered an all-time favorite Easter egg. In fact, the Luxo Ball has made over 30 film and TV appearances, and it's clear based on her yo-yo that Sophia is a major Pixar fan.
Period.
Number 2. The Big Hero 6 team's colors. You may have noticed something unusual about the colors in Baymax, but what was it exactly? Well, with this series focused on the titular Baymax, the rest of his superhero team is notably missing, except for the occasional appearance by Hero, of course. But each of his teammates is visually represented over the course of the series. Vibrant colors appear throughout Baymax, including yellow, green, pink, blue, and purple. These colors represent Go-Go Tamago, Wasabi, Honey Lemon, Fred, and Hero respectively.
Check this out.
And of course, Baymax sports his own color, red, from time to time over the course of his show.
Baymax, have you been swimming?
Number 3. Game Over sticker. There's a Game Over sticker on the back of a patron's laptop in Cass's cafe.
Thanks, Cass.
Wreck-It Ralph reference, anyone? Number 4. It's gonna be great! Episode 1 features another subtle Disney reference for those who have above-average attention to detail. There's a poster on the cafe wall that reads, "It's gonna be great." That's a reference to Tigger's song, "It's Gonna Be Great" from Winnie the Pooh.
Gonna be great, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great!
Number 5. Dos Oruguitas. Speaking of Disney songs, we all remember Dos Oruguitas from Encanto.
That's true.
Dos Oruguitas means 2 caterpillars. And what do 2 caterpillars turn into? 2 butterflies, of course. Just like the 2 butterflies you can spot in Kiko's wall art in episode 2. Now that we've figured that out, I just have to get that song out of my head. Number 6. Mater from Cars.
Morning, Sleeping Beauty!
There's a rusty old pickup truck parked in Kiko's neighbor's driveway. Is it possible that Mater from Cars is now a resident of San Fransokyo?
What? You kidding.
Number 7. Fred from Big Hero 6.
It's Fred time.
Just 2 minutes into the series, Cass is positioned right in front of what appears to be a mural of someone familiar across the street. It looks a lot like Fred from Big Hero 6. You know, mural by day, school mascot by night. Number 8. Hidden Mickey Apples. Disney is, of course, known for its subtle Mickey Mouse silhouettes sprinkled around its animated works. In the first episode, Baymax reaches into a bowl of apples. 3 of those apples definitely resemble everyone's favorite mouse's head and ears. Number 9. Swim Cap Hidden Mickey. You can spot another hidden Mickey in the second episode. When Kiko finally goes swimming, she puts on a swim cap. The cap has 3 flowers on it that make up the shape of none other than Mickey Mouse. Number 10. Hidden Mickey Ramen. Hey Mickey, you're so delicious? Yes, there's one more hidden Mickey to be found in episode 5.
My apologies.
Its head is made up of a bowl of ramen and its mouse ears are actually eyeballs on a cart in the background. Number 11. Beauty and the Beast Stained Glass. Did this stained glass in Cass's house look familiar to anyone else? In the first episode, Baymax can be seen standing in front of stained glass windows that look suspiciously like those famous ones in the Beast's castle. And now that we think about it, the Beast and Baymax would probably get along. They'd bond over usually being the only person around who can reach that tippy-top shelf. Number 12. Cogsworth Undercover. Don't worry, Beauty and the Beast fans, your subtle shoutouts don't end with the stained glass windows. In episode 2, there's a grandfather clock ticking in Kiko's house. While not every grandfather clock in the world is Cogsworth in disguise, in the Disney world, it almost certainly is. Hi Cogsworth, we see you there.
Dinner is served.
Number 13. San Fransokyo Institute of Technology Merch. Baymax takes place entirely in Big Hero 6's city of San Fransokyo. And perhaps an alum of Big Hero 6's famous school, a man in the first episode is seen sporting a baseball cap featuring the San Fransokyo Institute of Technology logo.
Your job is to just get better.
Be true to your school, cafe customer. Number 14. Vecho Farms. In the 4th episode, Mbita's food truck is surrounded by many fellow food vendors. One food supplier is called Vecho Farms. While Vecho may not sound familiar to anyone, this farm is definitely a Disney in-joke. Peter Vecho is the name of a Disney producer who's responsible for Princess and the Frog, Frozen, and Frozen 2, among others. And according to that food truck, I guess he's a farmer in his spare time. Number 15. Dashboard Tigger. This episode also gives us quite a few shots of the inside of Mbita's food truck, and it's clear that Mbita likes stuffed animals almost as much as he liked fish.
That's impossible. My folks and I have worked with fish for years.
There's a stuffed animal perched on the dashboard that looks like it may be Tigger, but it's difficult to be certain. Until you spot the hiding Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal, that is. Number 16. Bailey the dog. There's another Easter egg hiding in Kiko's house that you may have missed. On an end table in the 2nd episode, there's a framed picture of a dog with the name Bailey printed at the bottom. Sure, this could be a photo of a dog in Kiko's life, but this Bailey looks suspiciously like Bailey from A Dog's Purpose. Number 17. Stitch Sticker. Baymax's 3rd episode is all about a young girl's first encounter with her period. And it seems like someone in her class loves a movie that's all about a young girl's first encounter with a certain blue alien.
How?
That's right, there's a Lilo and Stitch fan in that science class. An extra keen eye can spot a Stitch sticker stuck onto the back of one student's chair. Number 18. Flynn Rider's Satchel. At the end of episode 2, there's a satchel hanging on a hook on the wall in Hero's room. The bag looks very much like Flynn Rider's satchel from Tangled. Number 19. Pie in the Sky. And now for a very deep Disney cut. Pie in the Sky is the name of another one of the food stands in the background of episode 4. It also just so happens to be the name of an episode of the old series, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. It's episode 53, for anyone who's ready for a long overdue Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers rewatch. Number 20. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. If you still weren't 100% convinced that Mbita is canonically a major Winnie the Pooh fan, episode 6 confirms it. This episode gives us a better view of that Winnie the Pooh stuffed animal in the food truck, and you can also spot Pooh and Tigger's old pal Eeyore. Number 21. Hudson Market. In episode 5, there's a building in the city background called Hudson Market. What does Hudson Market have to do with Disney, you ask? Well, this could be a reference to Disney's New York headquarters, which are also known as 4 Hudson Square. Number 22. Oliver's Lookalike. Episode 5 follows an undeniably adorable orange cat named Yachi as he runs around the city. During this episode, we know all the 80s and 90s kids were having some major flashbacks to Disney's OG Scrappy Orange Stray. That's right, Yachi bears a strong resemblance to Oliver & Company's titular cat. And it seems that the two felines live similar lives that turn into similar happy endings.
Hey, you're okay.
Number 23. The Big Hero 6 Warehouse. Later in that same episode, fans were treated to another favorite film flashback. Baymax and Yachi find themselves in a warehouse that looks a lot like that warehouse that was featured in Big Hero 6. Number 24. Maleficent. In episode 6, you may have spotted a gas tank with a familiar-looking dragon on it. Could this be Maleficent? The tank also says Blue Dragon, so it's possible that there's a corresponding pink dragon elsewhere in the series that references Sleeping Beauty's pink and blue theme. If this pink dragon does exist, though, it's seriously good at hiding. Number 25. Dressel's Demolition. The season finale takes place at the aforementioned warehouse on the day the building is set to be dismantled.
But as soon as I finish my lunch, that building's coming down.
One shot shows that the company tearing down the warehouse is called Dressel's Demolition. Dressel, where do we know that name from? Rob Dressel is an animator who's known for his work on Moana, Raya and the Last Dragon, and of course, Big Hero 6.
I will scan you now. Scan complete.
Number 26. Little Hero 6. To close out the final episode, the characters we came to know and love over the course of the series made a super sweet and fitting reference to Baymax's source material. The group declared Yachi Little Hero 6.
We did it! Little Hero 6!
Number 27. Samurai Cowboy. In most of the after-credits scenes, we can spot something labeled Samurai Cowboy in Hero's room. So it seems like Hero must be a fan of the 1993 film Samurai Cowboy. Apparently, Hero is more of a Western guy than a Disney fan, but we won't hold it against him. Be honest, how many of these Easter eggs did you spot? Were there any that you caught that we missed? Tell us about it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to The Things Animated for the scoop on all our favorite animated content.
Goodbye.